ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. Today, a couple of 8 straight, the Baylor Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Indiana's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's...
But there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the heat. He goes down in the end zone. There's also a penalty marker, but I think it's going to be a safety either way. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation.
One more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Feeling, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better.
That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburner's coming, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to get to it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The play-action fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Let's go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bears are flying down the field. Here we go. The give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Keeps it on the bootleg. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style. The Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great...
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the Brazos as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start. It's time to get it going. The Bears will kick it away to start. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Miami Redhawks offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all for him.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Boise State Broncos offense will get the first swing today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds. And can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. This time it's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And this is an ugly shank. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So the Baylor Bears offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the offense.
Big arm. He put that on a rope.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Where the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers. And
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be, and a sophomore making an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. And the Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Broncos come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Cole. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, BSU. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking for a gap, it's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the Brown game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Catch is made. Room to run here. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Passive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Broncos will have to kick it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for a deep completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bears. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working. Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. Two-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. And the back gets the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw. It's Cole. He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And the Broncos will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The Bears are going to cash in here in the red zone on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Baylor. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.